Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Vanillaraccoon and welcome to the Minecraft Survival Let's Play. Before we begin, I would like to make an announcement, and that is I have decided to turn the Minecraft Survival Let's Play into the highly anticipated Season 2 Vanilla Plus Minecraft Let's Play. Now, for those of you who already follow me on Twitter at Vanillaraccoon and /or are already in my Discord server, which a link to that can be found right beneath the like and subscribe button of every video that I upload, then you will already know this. But for those of you who don't, I've been thinking about this for a little while now, and I've decided that I cannot juggle two single player Let's Play series along with an SMP series, and so instead of having to go back and forth between an established world and a new world, I am just going to go ahead and turn this into the Vanilla Plus Minecraft Let's Play series. Now, what my plan is moving forward is that whenever I come across a data pack that I am really interested in and would like to include into the collection, I'll announce it in a video and ask for your feedback as to whether or not you think it would be a good fit for it, or I'll just go ahead and add it and explain why I believe it was the right decision to go and add it to the collection. Now, for those of you who are wondering exactly what is my take on Vanilla Plus, it's simple. It's just adding a challenging but fun enhanced experience to building and also to surviving and going out into the world to find new things. But with that all being said, let's go ahead and discuss what we're going to be doing in this episode. So for starters, we are going to be building yet again a modern house, but instead of it being a 3-story build, which I had originally intended it for it to be, we're actually just going to build a one floor grounded modern build. Now, within this double chest over here, I already have the materials and resources that we're going to need, and I just completely clicked the wrong button. I did not mean to punch it, I meant to open it. And so we're going to be using primarily quartz yet again, along with spruce, and I still have to go out into the world and find some more flowers and materials to make certain dyes, because this is going to be a very colorful build on the inside. It's going to be very vibrant, full of life, not just with plant life inside and outside around it, but it's also going to just have a lot of colors that will pop around the place. And seeing as how it's getting to be nighttime, I think that is a solid note to go ahead and cut right here, begin to get my build on, and also lay my head to rest so that I can make it the day. And when I bring it back, I'll show you what I have in terms of the base for this build. I gotta admit, this is quite the view of the first Modern Taiga house that we built in this new project area, and I'm curious to see how this view would look with shaders on. And so I'm probably gonna, in a future video, play from start to finish with shaders on just to see how it looks, but that all depends if my late 2013 iMac desktop computer can handle that. I'll probably have to do some testing beforehand, and if not, then oh well. But let's go ahead and take a look as to what's been going on over here. And as you can tell right off the bat, we do have a small little pathway that extends up to this hillside, and this is where our one floor Modern Taiga house is going to be built at. Well, is built at, I should say. Now, before we take a look inside, I just want to quickly show that this is kind of pushing it when it comes to being on the edge, but for the most part, at least, I do enjoy how this looks. And I heard a cow, which is an excellent way to showcase a data pack that we're going to be playing with. And this is going to be displaying the health bar of any mobs that we are generally looking at. Now, one thing I would like to mention is that I found this data pack through Watto's. And for those of you who don't know, every Monday, at least upon the recording of this video, at least every Monday, he uploads a data pack showcase video. So if you're interested in learning more about data packs and finding some pretty useful ones that you can include in your world, like what I have done here, then feel free to check them out. Now, this is our Modern Taiga house, and for the most part, it's pretty compact already, but we're going to fill up as much space as we can with some aesthetically detailing decorative blocks and pieces. Now, inside of here, as you just saw, we do have our bedroom, and there are 2 beds. So even though these are decorative pieces in my mind, they also act as functional pieces. So in the event that we're running by and we need to quickly lay our head to rest so that we can make it the day and prevent any and all hostile creatures that go bump in the night from harming us, then we can just safely do so right here. And also, if we're being swarmed by phantoms, then also we can seek shelter inside of here real quick. I don't think phantoms actually have the ability to wiggle their way through this space. But if they can, that's going to be quite interesting to deal with. But right over here, this is going to be our little kitchen area. And for those of you who are wondering, yes, in a separate creative test world, I already have this built and everything laid out. So at this point now, I think what I'm going to do is begin to gather up all of the remaining decorative / functional pieces we're going to need for our furniture, and then when I bring it back, I'll showcase what I've done for the interior design, which still is something I'm trying to hone my skills with and find my niche with. So hopefully what looks good to me will also look good to you. Feel free to let me know down below in the comment section of what you think, or over in my Discord server. So I'll see you guys when it's time to do all of that. Hey MTV, my name is Vanillaraccoon and welcome to my crib. Let's go ahead and take a look as to what this small modern Taiga house looks like on the inside, since we've already reviewed what it looks like on the outside. Right inside of here we have a little welcome mat. Now for those of you who are unfamiliar with welcome mats, typically when you step foot inside of a house, or even on the front porch or on the deck, you will see something that is brown that you can wipe your feet on, so that way you can get all of the dirt and mud off of the bottom of your shoes and you don't track it inside the house. But then right here we have the main central point of the structure, and this is where we have some light gray carpet. Now if we take a quick glance inside of here, this is where, in my opinion, the second best room of the house is at, and that is because it is the kitchen. Whenever I want to go ahead and brew myself a potion to drink, then I can just do so right here. Right beneath it we have a crafting chest table that we can obviously access, and then right beside it we've got a furnace that we can just quickly cook up something if we are hungry, or if we have some ores on our person that we want to smelt down and get the minerals and metals out from it, then we can go ahead and do so. But what is a brewing stand without a cauldron? So when we have enough water filled up in a bucket, we'll just go ahead and dump it inside of here, take our potions and scoop up some water, and then place it into the brewing stand so we can begin the magic that is brewing coffee, potions, something like that. But then right here we have this lovely double chest that we can in fact access, because the roof is made out of slabs. Now when you have a slab placed on the lower half block space and you have a chest beneath it, you can still access it, as you see right here. Now this is a lovely view facing the north side. Yes. Here we have a lovely view that shows the north side of the house, and if I do say so myself, the fact that we can look at those two happy cows grazing along the hillside, it adds ever so much more beauty to the surrounding area and amazement of this project site in itself. Now let's go ahead and step foot inside of here, and this is my favorite room. This is the #1 room in my opinion of the whole house, because it's a pretty cozy place. We have a nice leather sofa, and I do think it's a pull-out sofa. So if we wanted to, then we could just place a nether brick slab right here that will act as the pull-out bed feature with this. But then if we just sit nicely right here, then we can watch whatever it is that's currently being displayed on the television. But then in the event that we have a piggy wig that comes by and would like to casually play whilst we watch our regular program, then we can have a nice little toy chest for our piggy wig to access, pull out its... Oh, the light just came on. That must mean it's getting nighttime. Oh, that scared me for a moment. I thought there was a creeper behind me. But yes, like what I was saying, so if we have a piggy wig that is stopping by to visit and it just wants to chew on something or take a nice snooze, then it can do so looking out the south facing window that we have right here, and we even can just barely see the other modern Taiga house off in the distance that is slightly blended with the render distance, or it's fading out due to the render distance. But since it's now getting to be nighttime, I think it's time that I just go ahead and lay my head to rest once more so I can make it the day, and I'll do so in this very simplistically displayed bedroom. I'm definitely running out of ways to make this like an MTV Cribs program. So with that all being said, ladies and gentlemen, I do hope you like how the interior of this house looks, and I'm going to go ahead, turn it into daytime, and then just apply the DVD to this build and do some landscaping. And when I bring it back, that is most likely going to have to do it for this episode. So I'll see you guys then. Now, in between the previous clip and this one here, I accidentally fell down into this ravine. Thankfully, I did not die and also land in the lava. Otherwise, both of those scenarios would have ended horribly. But I managed to excavate my way out somewhere over there. But I think if not in a future video, then maybe during a live stream, I'll go ahead and make a nifty little staircase type of system that will bring us from the ground level all the way down there and vice versa. But also, as you can tell, I made a quick little bridge made out of stone blocks, so maybe during that small project as well, we'll go ahead and implement a more suitable bridge that will be convenient to get from one side to the other. But let's go ahead and take a look as to what's going on here in terms of landscaping, because obviously, as you can tell right down here at least, the pathway looks ever so more pretty. I question that because we are utilizing the podzol block, which is either hit or miss for me personally. But if it's something that you like to incorporate within your pathways, then power to you. And also, if you wouldn't mind taking a screenshot and sending it to me over my Discord server, that way then I can learn from someone who knows a thing or two about landscaping, because I am still horrible at this and I'm trying to learn as much as I can. So what we have over here is a small little seating area for myself and the piggy wig that was mentioned in the previous clip, so that way then we can just look off into the sunrise or the moonrise, whichever the case may be, and just chill out overall. And then right over here we have a small little pile of rubble that is made out of various stone blocks, but then we also have some more of these custom trees. Now, I am not 100% sure if you can see it. I want to go ahead and enter theater mode so we can have a clean screen and nothing obstruct our view, but I am using a variation of oak leaves and spruce leaves. The reason why is because spruce leaves kind of look the same, even with better bushiness implemented into this resource pack. That is my personal own, Vance John. But the fact that we can see a subtle change in the leaf texture when it comes to oak and spruce just adds to it, at least in my own opinion, when it comes to detailing. But right over here, we have a koi pond. And yes, we do have fish just swimming around within it. Also, in the koi pond that we have over in that Modern Taiga House, I did I did add some fish as over there as well, so you have to take my word on that. But you may notice that we also have an iron ore and a gold ore. Now, my thinking is this: at least when I come across a well or some type of a pond in real life, and if I have some loose change on me, then I'll just go ahead and flick it in and make a little wish just for the funs of it. And if a wish ever came true, then I'd probably go back to that pond / well and make another one in hopes that that comes true as well. But I figured here in Minecraft, what we can use instead of flipping a coin into this koi pond here is just pretend we're flipping a iron bar or a gold bar into it, and this is what we have so far, as in how many wishes have come true. Otherwise, I would not be visiting this pond to flip that many iron and gold ores into it. So then lastly, what we have right here is the same pathway design where we have a variation of spruce leaves along with oak leaves implemented into it. And then also, just for some decorative / functional pieces, we do have daylight sensors on top of the redstone lamps that will activate when it comes to be nighttime. But for the most part, ladies and gentlemen, I do think that is going to do it for this episode along with this project. If you haven't already done so, then feel free to follow me on Twitter at Vanillaraccoon and also on Instagram under the same handle, and join my Discord server so you can chat it up with yours truly and my small, ever so growing community. And if you are new to the channel, then be sure to subscribe and make sure you have notifications turned on. That way, if and when they work, you will be notified when a new video is available to watch, like, and share with your fellow peeps. Now, before I go, I would like to mention that if you would like to support the channel free at cost, then word of mouth is a very useful way that you can do so. Feel free to tell your family and your friends about the channel and the videos, and also be sure to tell them to subscribe and like if they enjoy the content and have notifications turned on, all that jazz. But with that all being said, my name is Vanillaraccoon. You have been awesome. I would like to wish you a happy day, and peace out.